Got to talk about one person in particular, Lamine Yamal. Have you ever seen anything like that before?
No, I don't think we've ever seen any of that.
On 29th April 2023, something big happened for Barcelona. Replacing Gavi at the 83rd minute of a 4-0 victory against Real Betis came a man who, in the footballing world today, is nothing short of a gold for the blogger. Lamine Yamal Nasseroi Ibana was born on 13 July 2007 at Catalonia, Spain. And exactly 15 years, 9 months and 16 days later, he would make his debut at the biggest stage of Spanish football for one of the biggest clubs in the world. Just over a year later, he would go on to win his first major trophy in Barca's 27th La Liga title on 14th May 2023. Apart from that, he would go on to become the youngest goal scorer for the La Liga, the Copa del Rey and the Spanish Super Cup. Not too bad for a kid who still shows his braces when he smiles. If you think that's impressive, then you must know that Yamal is the youngest to represent Spain, the youngest to score for Spain, the youngest to assist for Spain, and to top these all off, the youngest to receive a standing ovation at the Santiago Bernabeu, even though he is Barca. He received the standing ovation in a match against Brazil back in March, in which he bagged 3 assists, outshining the home club star and Ballon d'Or favourite Vinicus Junior. Yamal's influence on European football is so prolific that when he finished 3rd in the voting for last year's Golden Boy Award, an Italian newspaper made an award just to recognize him for being nominated at an earlier age than anyone else. The name of the award made it official. Yamal, the youngest to be the youngest. Other than his accolades, if we talk about his style on the pitch, Yamal, both within and beyond the context of his age, is an exceptional 1v1 threat. His dribbling skills are not only eye-catching but efficient and purposeful as well, which more often than not leads to a successful attacking threat. He is a 2-footed dribbler and as such makes it all the more difficult for any marker to decipher his next move. However, Yamal isn't necessarily a speedster. His pace might not be on the same level as the likes of KYLIAN MBAPPE and Vinicus Junior, but he seems to have a good understanding of acceleration and deceleration, instinctively knowing when to kick into gear to get outside of a marker. His ability to decelerate makes it trickier for even quick defenders to mark him and can bait them to overcommit their challenges. When receiving the ball on the wing, Yamal will receive it with the outside of his left boot, pausing for a moment to let his teammates make their run while he checks out which way his marker will play. Usually, he'll turn to the left to open his body to pass back into the midfield or dribble inside, hoping to trap him near the sidelines or to seal off the penalty area. And when cornered, he would sometimes whip out Zinedine Zidane's Marseille roulette or Andres Iniesta's zigzag croqueta to make defenders disappear. And even when he is doing these skills and giving clips for the next Lamine Yamal crazy skills video, there is something really calm about these moves, as if dark magic was the only path that would lead to goal. But like any other teenager, Lamine Yamal has shortcomings in his game. Xavi had made a point of calling out his defensive awareness. Yamal isn't much of an off-the-ball runner yet, and at times he could combine more with his teammates, which he sometimes misses. Now I would just like to take 10 seconds of your time to say that please subscribe to my channel because I'm trying to make quality videos and nobody is subscribing. And even if you don't like this video, please subscribe because I'm trying to improve my content every day by day. So please subscribe and help me because it really motivates me to make more such quality video. And with this, we move on to the content. Now, it is the right time to address the elephant in the room. That is his comparison to Lionel Messi. The 16-year-old has made a remarkable start to his career for both club and country. But in my opinion, he should not be compared to Lionel Messi. But the hype has gone through the roof, and this is something that frightens me a lot. Yamal's experience so far for Barcelona is a similar one to that of Ansu Fati, Alejandro Balde and Gavi, who all emerged into the senior side in similar ways, breaking out before they were truly ready, racking up records and setting the expectations sky high. Now that is exactly where the problem lies. Ansu Fati was supposed to be the next great forward for Barcelona. Gavi somehow became the next Xavi, even though they both operated quite differently. And even Pedri, who was not even a La MASIA player, was handed over his debut at an incredibly young age and became the next Andres Iniesta in carne. Now, whatever the case may be, the one thing that is true is that Lamine Yamal is the biggest ray of hope that Barcelona have, especially with Kylian Mbappe signing for Real Madrid.